The sky, full of fire, devoured the vermilion gates and high walls of the general's mansion, and also burned down the entire world of Xie Rongjin. The cold blade of the black-cloaked man cut through the night sky, and even more cut through the dream of family reunion. Her father pushed her away from hell with his last strength. That closed door separated life and death and all the warmth of her first half of life. At this moment, she fell from the clouds to the mire and became a homeless ghost. She thought it was salvation in despair, but she didn't expect it to be a deeper abyss. Xie Rongjin rushed towards her husband like clutching a life-saving straw, not knowing that she was throwing herself into a carefully woven trap. That cold dagger not only pierced her chest, but also all her trust and love. When she was ruthlessly thrown into the mass grave, surrounded by cold corpses and biting wind, she realized that her years of dedication were just a stepping stone for Zhao Heng to climb up the power ladder. On the cold night of the mass grave, a glimmer of light lit up despair. Gu Ruoyun's appearance was like a warm current, dispelling the breath of death around Xie Rongjin. The deep affection of exchanging blood for life went beyond ordinary friendship. It was not only the continuation of life, but also the spark of revenge. When the handkerchief uncovered childhood memories, two women with similarly tragic fates formed a bond of life and death at this moment, and the seed of revenge was quietly sown in their hearts. When two broken souls meet, they have a common redemption and mission. Gu Ruoyun used the last strength of her life to pave the way for Xie Rongjin's revenge, and Xie Rongjin, carrying the hatred and hope of two people, resolutely took over this heavy identity. When Gu Ruoyun closed her eyes with a smile, there was no longer weakness in Xie Rongjin's eyes, only the determination of revenge. From now on, she is Gu Ruoyun, and she will definitely make all enemies pay for their blood. The enemy is in glory, but she can only hide her identity. There is nothing more ironic than this in the world. Zhao Heng's hypocritical face holding the memorial tablet stabbed Xie Rongjin's eyes and ignited the anger in her heart. The chance encounter on the way back made the dusty feelings emerge again. Is Xiao Junyin's appearance an accident or a new turning point? That lost jade pendant carries the oath of childhood and also becomes a hidden danger of identity exposure. The gears of fate start to turn again from this moment. Returning after 10 years, what greeted her was not the warmth of relatives, but a basin of cold chicken blood and ruthless humiliation. Gu Yuyao's self-righteous warning, but she didn't expect to hit a hard nail. That loud slap in the face was not only a counterattack to the humiliation, but also a farewell to the previous weakness. Xie Rongjin stood in the chicken blood like a Shura reborn from blood. The coldness and sharpness in her eyes announced the official start of the revenge drama. The moment the veil fell, it was a thunderbolt of truth. Gu Yuyao's scream exposed her inner fear and guilt. Xie Rongjin's calm counter-question hit the heart like a knife, exposing Gu Yuyao's embarrassment and incompetence completely. The timely appearance of Duke Dingguo temporarily quelled the storm, but also made Xie Rongjin's identity crisis quietly intensify. This game of pretense and temptation has only just begun. A carefully planned test was quietly staged in the misty water vapor of the bathroom. Gu Yuyao thought she had grasped the fatal handle, but she didn't know that everything was under Xie Rongjin's control. Aunt Zhang's peeking became a pawn for Xie Rongjin to confuse the enemy. When the news of no scar came, Gu Yuyao's complacency was nothing but a clumsy performance of a clown in Xie Rongjin's eyes. She had already laid a net of heaven and earth, waiting for the enemy to step into it step by step. Behind the gentle apology hides the most vicious conspiracy. A bowl of chicken soup with added ingredients carries Gu Yuyao's murderous intent and ambition. Xie Rongjin knew there was fraud in it, but she chose to drink it calmly. This is not only courage, but also contempt for the enemy. She turned the tables, turning this conspiracy into a stage for her own counterattack. Every eye contact at the banquet was full of sword fights, and a good show was about to begin. The moment the red rash appeared, it was the horn of counterattack blowing. Xie Rongjin grasped the timing accurately, perfectly resolved Gu Yuyao's conspiracy, and even shaped herself into the image of a victim. Xiaonian's crying. Every word was full of blood and tears, which not only confirmed the fact of pepper allergy, but also aroused Duke Dingguo's guilt. Gu Yuyao's eagerness exposed her own impetuosity and guilt instead. This storm made Xie Rongjin completely take the initiative, and also made Gu Yuyao's conspiracy fail again. A carefully planned conspiracy finally turned turned into a ridiculous farce. Gu Yuyao's hysteria completely tore off the disguise of a noble lady, exposing the darkness and madness in her heart. Che Rongjin's retreat made the guests' public opinion completely turn to her, and also made Duke Dingguo completely disappointed in Gu Yuyao. Xiao Junyan's timely appearance added variables to this farce. Has his deep eyes seen through Ze Rongjin's disguise? This road of revenge is destined to be full of twists and turns and unknowns,